Ass niggas. Yeah. Quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love.
Fake shit.
Get that bag, get through.
Yeah.
Too many people in my circle, it really taught me a lesson. If it ain't about a bag, then don't sweat it. I ain't gotta be a blood or a crip, the G check it. I'm just trying to get rich, you niggas don't gotta respect it. Quit showing me fake love and think that I ain't gon' say none. I'm just swagging, back dragging, stop lacking. What else do you expect me to say, son? Yeah, quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love. Get that bag, Pinky. I had to open my eyes. They just wanna see me fall. They rather see me behind bars. They don't wanna see me ball. This is all part of the game. Before I stood, I had to crawl. Shit don't make sense. Shit don't make sense. I'm sick of all these fake friends. They see me up now out the blue. They wanna make men's. Shit sad. Whole time they showing me fake love. Shit sad. Whole time they showing me fake love. It's part of the reason why bitch really hate love. Shit different. They call me Pinky Lyrics. I'm not worried about these clowns, but they giant down my business. I only hopped on this beat so I could master it and kill it. I'm not the queen of rap, but my bars gon' make you feel it. That's a fact. Too many knobs went in my back. I'm only trying to keep the peace instead of walking with my strap. Continue making this money, keep on bodying these tracks. Continue making this money, keep on bodying these tracks. Yeah. Quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love. Get that bag, Pinky.
No time for the bag.
Too many people in my circle, it really taught me a lesson. If it ain't about a bag, then don't sweat it. I ain't gotta be a blood or a crip, the G check it. I'm just trying to get rich, you niggas don't gotta respect it. Quit showing me fake love and think that I ain't gon' say none. I'm just swagging, back dragging, stop lacking. What else do you expect me to say, son? Yeah, quit showing me fake love.
Time for the fake love.
Quit showing me fake love.
Time for the fake love.
Quit showing me fake love.
Time for the fake
Get that bag,
love.
Pinky.
Yeah.
I got a problem, gotta keep myself mellow. From violating these niggas, they just didn't get the memo. I've been jumped on, clapped at, and dragged through the ghetto. So I'd be damned if a nigga try to claim he my fellow. Where was you, nigga? When I didn't have my crew, nigga panhandling money, cause I was struggling for food. Niggas laughed at, spit on, made jokes by my shoes. They just didn't have a clue that I knew. They was showing me fake love and think that I ain't gon' say nah. I'm just swagging, back dragging, stop lacking. What else do you expect me to say, son? Yeah, quit showing me fake love.
Time for the fake love.
Quit showing me fake love.
Time for the fake love.
Quit showing me fake
No
love.
time for the fake
Get that bag,
love.
Pinky.
No time for, no time for the fake love. No time for the fake love.
By the way, that's
Time for
Red
the
Remedy
fake
right there on
love.
the ad-libs.
See no fake love.
She's fire.
Fire. Listen, man, we here. What's up?
All
we
right.
got motherfucking Blu Henny in the building.
Okay.
So listen, man, it's a long time coming. I'm happy that you're here, man. Listen, before we get into it, I'm gonna give you a huge shout out.
Okay.
You got one. You got one. Fake love is definitely one.
Thank you.
How you going about? How you pushing it, by the way? How you pushing that?
I mean, I did perform. I did like maybe 2 or 3 shows with my producer, and he's also helping me too, like put my music out there,
Nice.
especially the ones that are, of course, like have potential, like Fake Love, you know, the vibes, and
Facts.
but definitely Fake Love did come a long way. But I did the track over.
over?
I did it over a few months ago with with another artist,
Okay,
Red
okay.
Remedy. Yeah,
she brought
she's
it up.
also up and coming.
Fire.
Yeah.
Like the whole culture's crazy. Incredible.
Yeah, thank you. I
I
appreciate
did
that.
it. You know, I'll just say, like, you know, we're going to touch some bases. Where you from? Like, what's your area?
I'm
What's your-
dead.
Okay, well, I was born in Brooklyn, but I was
Raised in Southside Jamaica, Queens.
Okay, what
So
part of
that's
Brooklyn? All right.
definitely my area.
What part
But-
of Brooklyn, though? Okay.
Brownsville, Dumont Avenue, yeah.
Nice.
Van Dyke.
Okay. So, again, like I say, man, you know, I've been following you for a little while now. You know, that history, you came through with somebody that was really a good brother, B.O.B. You know what I'm saying? I know that y'all was
Yeah.
working together.
Hmm.
How did that turn out?
I mean, definitely did bring me around some good people, by the way. So, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely going to get his love for that. And moving forward, like, it kind of was all right for the first, you know, few months or whatever. But then things kind of took a left turn, like, you know, yeah. So it kind of went from us trying to make moves together to me having to make moves on my own. Just to elaborate a little bit on that, I mean, everything was going good, but then I found myself like kind of begging for studio time and begging to be seen, begging to meet the people that I want to be around, that I need to be around, that definitely would get some type of, you know what I'm saying, like good ideas from my end, because I'm an artist, you know what I'm saying? I write my music, you get what I mean? So with that being said, he brought me around some other good people. And Red Remedy was one of them. Pooch Loke. Yeah, so when he brought me around them, it was just a video shoot, you know what I'm saying? So I went over there to show love with him or whatever. And what happened was, long story short, they kept contact with me. So we all exchanged numbers. But of course, me being respectful, I'm like, yo, you mind if I take Shorty number? Because like with me, it was like, all right, well, she's pretty. You know what I'm saying? I love pretty women. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let me get her number. You know what I'm saying? She did voice to me that she's not into women. I'm like, okay, cool. So we just kept in contact on some like, all right, we're artists, friendly thing. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up hitting her up maybe like a month after that, after the video shoot. And I'm like, yo, what's up? You want to chill? She's like, yeah, sure. Why not? You know what I'm saying? We could go to the studio. She was already at the studio. She's like, yo, you could pull up at the studio at like 7. I'm like, okay, cool. But in my mind, I didn't think of like, you know, let me hit Bobby up. Like, yo, I'm about to go to the studio and go meet Shorty from the video shoot. You know what I'm saying? So I linked up with her, not knowing who she was with. I didn't ask no questions. So I got there, pulled up with a bottle, and I paid for an extra hour for some studio time or whatever for me to get on the mic.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just felt like I shouldn't have to beg someone that says they want to see me do good and see me shine and see me make it somewhere for studio time. Like, I shouldn't have to beg. I shouldn't have to, like, blow your phone up and then always get turned down.
Okay, right.
So, however, we was chilling, studio, you know what I'm saying, was good. Pooch Loke came out the booth. And I ain't know, like, for a second that he was there, because I was just so focused on me and her talking. So we was talking, it was her birthday celebration or whatever. So I'm like, hey, happy birthday, you know, we was enjoying our little time or whatever. And he comes out the booth, he's like, oh, what up, sis? You know, I'm like, all right, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So it was all love. Now, the whole point of us chilling was just for me to come out and go to the studio and hang out and enjoy ourselves. Absolutely. Chill, exactly. After the studio, they ended up taking me with them to Dave East's studio. Now, I didn't even know we was going to Dave East's studio because they didn't mention nothing in the car. She was just like, yo, you wanna hang out with us? You gotta go home? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm free for the night. We can go hang out. You know what I'm saying? It's not a problem. So we dipped and we ended up in Manhattan. So we go from Long Island City to Manhattan, and I walk in the studio with them, and now like I'm going up in the elevator. I did not know where I was about to end up. I just knew it was good vibes around, and I was with it. So when we get upstairs, I'm like, oh my God, this is Dave East. I'm like, oh, I was about to faint. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the homie.
Yeah, word, the big homie. I was about to faint. I'm like, oh my God. So I played it cool. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna go sit in the corner, as I should. And just watch everything, you know what I'm saying? So he was playing his new little music that he just recorded or whatever, which was fire, by the way. And we was having a good time, you know, just simple shit, you know what I'm saying? After we left, I ended up getting some food and going home. They dropped me off home, and that's it. Now, the next day, B.O.B. called, and I picked up. I'm like, what's good or whatever. So right when I was about to tell him, like, yeah, I was just in the studio and shit with Pooch Loke and Red Remedy, and they took me to go see Dave East or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But instead of him being happy for me, it was like one of those like, oh yeah, but you couldn't call me, and he was very upset. You get what I'm saying? And I feel as though the way he put it to me was basically like, I gotta let him know my every move. And I'm a substance, but I'm not a controlled substance. You get what I'm saying? I'm just not the type of female to ever feel like I go to another man that doesn't pay my bills, that doesn't feed me, that doesn't do anything. Like, man, I was just begging you to go for studio time. I just didn't feel like I had to let you know that I was about to go hang out. Of course, you introduced me to them, but the plan was for us to just hang out and drink. I didn't know what the events was gonna lead me to.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying?
Correct.
But it wasn't a big deal because all that happened was I got a picture with Dave East and that's it.
Right.
It was nothing more, nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I did conversate with the man,
Right.
asking him if me and him could possibly feature one day. You know what I'm saying? And he gave me his price or whatever the case might be, and then I left. But other than that, the conversation between me and B.O.B. just didn't go well.
Oh, wow, really?
So, yeah, it didn't go well. It was like one of those, I had to tell him, you're not my daddy type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, it was bad. But, with that being said and done, like, I still got love for him. I just don't feel like he had my best interests at heart. You get what I'm saying? So it was kind of those, like, nah, I want you to go here. You go to this studio right here. Nah, we don't want to bring her around no poppin' niggas because if we do that, she might blow up. That's the type of vibe that I was getting. You get what I'm saying? And I just wasn't feeling that. I'm like, I had to ask. I wanted to come back here too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just wasn't happening. He was giving me the runaround, giving me excuses.
Oh, wow.
And come to find out, it was just him chasing behind all his different situations that he got going on. And I'm like, okay, well, then if you're not ready for that, then cool. But then when I went back to go chill with Pooch Loke and Red Remedy, they was on video with him, and he was doing big. He was doing it big. He was out wherever he was at, I don't know, California, LA, wherever he was at, with some popping people. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, well, if I'm not in that type of situation where we're able to co-sign and you're able to, like, invite me or, like, make me a part of something great, then we don't need to do this. You get what I'm saying?
Well, definitely I can understand, man. Just knowing the industry, I can definitely understand.
Yeah.
Now, respectfully, did you have a situation with him? Or as far as you signing something or?
Nah, we didn't get that far.
Oh,
I mean,
so
it was just a friendship, and he brought me to the studio, one time. And I was trying to get into the studio after that. And for like maybe a few weeks to a month, I felt like I was begging. I'm like, damn, this doesn't feel right. Because I never have to go through this. You get what I'm saying? Despite me having my own funds, despite me telling him like, yo, listen, I could pay for it. It's like, it was all up to him. I had to move around his schedule. And it's like, listen, I don't got time to be stagnant. You get what I'm saying? I can't stay still, especially with music and this, like, I want this to be my career.
right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
This is something that I've been doing since I was a little girl, and I'm now in 2021. I'm not about to fall back now for nobody. You get what I'm saying? So
again, I must say this, man, and like I said, I like to use it respectfully because in the industry business, everybody know everybody. It's actually more gossip in the industry than like outside. Like they more funny style.
yeah, facts.
You can get people can put bad names on you, bad word, and certain doors can get shut, certain doors can be open. But I'll tell people this, man, when you got a gift, I say that you're a very talented artist because
Thank you.
Fake Love, let me just tell you, let me go back to Fake Love because this is what caught my attention. No, I'm lying, let me go back some. It's a small world, like I say. I didn't know that you was familiar with my little brother. I mean, my brother, Twin C4 Handsome, that's actually my little brother. And
C4 Handsome.
Yeah, C4 Handsome did a track with you about maybe, I don't know how long ago was it, man.
Now you got me thinking. Wait, C4 Handsome.
Yeah, his rap name is C4 Handsome, but they call him Kwame. That's his real name.
Kwame.
Yeah, that's my little brother.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember doing a track with.
Yeah, it was so fire. I asked about you. I had to require.
Yeah, you should have got the name of the track because I don't remember it.
It's called. I forgot. I think it was Pinky Lyrics. So
at the time, I was Pinky Lyrics. Yeah.
I forgot honestly, I forgot the track. I forgot.
No,
the track.
yeah, I was
fire though. So
damn.
I was requiring. Who was the girl? And he was like, yo, her name is Pinky. Oh, she tight. Just like
Spur of the moment.
Spur in the moment.
Was this like when I was maybe like, was this 10 years ago, 5 years ago? Like,
you know what's so crazy?
because I got a gap in my music life. I have a big gap.
I really don't
so.
know. I can't even tell you because he do his music he does music other places. I know that I think he recorded his music with some dude that he got like an RV, like a truck that he pulled.
Oh, you talk about my man, yo, shout out to Basic Image Studios, man. Shout out to my boy.
I don't even know the name.
That's the name, Basic, well, that's his name on IG, Basic Image Studios. But
yes, I heard from you from my album.
I did. You kind of, he's light skinned like you?
Same, yeah, word on it. He almost.
And he big?
Big, yeah. That's what
yo, I remember, we kind of had a falling out too, my G.
For real?
Nothing bad.
He never mentioned, like,
of course not. It's all right.
Yeah, he never, one thing that I can honestly say, respectfully and truthfully, like, he never speaks on. If things happen to him in his life,
I realized that he don't like drama.
He don't. Nah.
He stay out of it.
But
that's what I liked about him.
He puts away fast.
Yo,
so
my boy introduced me to him. That's crazy.
Oh man, like he let me hear this track, and I'm like, yo, she fire. And then after that, you came to B.O.B. And that's how I.
No, yeah, he killed it. He killed it.
Y'all killed that shit together.
No, yeah, but I love the way he does music. Like, the way he is, he's straight on it. Like, yo, what's up? Ready? I'm getting booked.
Oh God, yeah,
he's on it. Like,
he's extremely on it, man. Like he's very consistent with do right.
I mean, it wasn't nothing that serious though. It was just that I was late to the video shoot.
Okay.
I was getting my nails done, hair done. Like I had to run around.
And that was gonna do a video.
At the time, I wasn't financially equipped.
Okay.
So he paid for everything or whatever.
Okay.
And it wasn't my fault that I had to wait in line. I had to. Nah, it wasn't nothing serious. Like he didn't call me on my name. I didn't come at him or whatever. Right. But you know, like it was a line. So I had to wait for my nails. I had to wait for my hair. I had to wait for everything to get done or whatever. So once I was finished, it was already 5 o'clock, and he couldn't get in touch with the dude that was supposed to drive me. So he was just upset all over the board because he had to pay for the video. He had to pay for this, pay for that.
Did you ever drop the video?
We never was able to do the video. And it kind of like I can be a female at times too.
Right.
And I was a little upset. I'm talking about my ways.
Okay.
You feel me? Because if you ask anybody that know me, I'm a straight dude.
Oh, okay.
But as far as my ways, I'm a straight female when it comes to that, because I was like, yo, listen, I can still make it. You know what I'm saying? With a few minutes, like, you know what I'm saying? Because my part wasn't that long. Okay. So I'm like, listen, I can still make it.
Right.
We could do it. And that would have been my first video.
What?
And he don't even know that he was making things happen for me in ways that he would have not only me appreciated, but he would have appreciated it too, because like you said, I'm a dope artist.
Right.
And I got a lot of people that want to see my downfall. But once I pop, they're going to be like, damn, where y'all find her at? You feel me? Because I'm not out here rapping about guns, pussy, killing.
Right.
I'm talking about other shit. You feel me? Things
I
that
love the way,
matter.
No, and respectfully, like, again, my brother, like, I love the way he flows, just that thought. But, you know, like I tell my brothers all the time, man, you know, because they think, you know, being that I'm in a position that I can make things happen. See, here's the thing. You can get somebody prepared to go to the door, but you can't get them to the door. Since everybody have to play a part. I'm saying, so with the music industry, it's funny. That's why I say it's not been nice. You got to always put yourself in a position to be chosen next. So in order to do that, it's not making round moves. You have to make the right moves. Mm-hmm. It's a big difference, you know what I'm saying? And who you mingle with, it matters in this industry, you know what I'm saying? So being that I've been doing it so long, I know everybody, but I learned how to do what? My business and stay in my corner. Mm-hmm. So people come out and come to me, I would say to you though, even when I found out you're producer, man, it's a small world. Yeah. But you're around great.
The best producer ever, like.
Nice. You understand? And let me just say this to you. No lie, and I'm sorry for keep mentioning it. Fake love is your way out.
And this is what I keep saying. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off,
but
I
want to talk.
You know, and now when I say they, I mean the only people that I actually have in my circle, they feel like, you know, the vibes is my way out. But I keep telling them, like, yo, that fake love gonna hit different. Like, you got niggas out here, bitches out here that's, you know, women, sorry, that's going through what I went through, or that can relate. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't trust nobody, not even your own family. So when I talk about fake love, I'm talking about everything. And reason why, let me just speak on that point. When I said, I ain't gotta be a blood or a Crip to G-check it. I don't gotta be gangster or in a game for me to check you, my dude. Like, you're mad fake.
Right.
If I feel you're fake, I'm gonna tell you you're fake.
Right.
Straight up. You feel me?
Let's go.
Feel how you wanna feel.
I meant it that way. Like this. He looking at you like this. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. That's right. Oh shit. All right. I got you.
By the way, this is actually, I just met him not too long ago.
Wow.
But he's a really good person.
Go.
You know, the people that I actually wanted here, just
sometimes things happen.
Things happen, fuck it, you know. But he made sure I made it here on time.
Absolutely.
And he made sure, like.
You know, even when you gave me the text earlier, you know, sometimes you gotta always look at shit can happen.
Yeah.
We can't stay there. Can't stay there. You gotta have that attitude. It is what it is. And next time, but I gotta go. I gotta get it done. That's why I said, always stay focused because, like I said, it's a very big distraction.
True that.
I mean, like if I told you my story, it'll blow your mind. But I don't get into that. You know why? Because it's not important. Things that happened yesterday is there. Let's just do what we're doing today. Let's prepare for tomorrow. I mean, so I think that you gotta. So before I jump back, man, I would say, Fake Love been out how long now?
All right. So originally I recorded Fake Love last year.
Okay.
2020. I redid the song. I would say this year. I would say that I remade the song this year with Red Remedy.
Okay.
I know it had to be before my birthday. It was before my birthday. So my birthday's March 8th, so it had to be sometime January, February. I remade the song, and what happened was when I met Teardrops through Red Remedy and Pooch Loke.
Wow.
And I just liked the way he worked.
Yeah.
I liked the setup of his studio. His attitude, everything, his demeanor, everything. I'm just like, all right, he don't seem like the type of producer to give me no type of headache. So, and the number one thing is when you're a male producer with a female artist, especially when a female artist don't have to deal with that male producer trying to get in their panties, that's a plus.
Oh my God.
You get what I'm saying? It's a plus because he's never even tried.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? And that shit is beautiful to me. Like, it's just the best thing that I could ever ask for. So, I ended up, once again, y'all mind if I keep contact with the producer? They say, yeah, sure thing. Go ahead, you fire. That's all I hear every time I, yo, you fire. All right, so I kept contact with him. And I started doing my own sessions with him and stuff.
Absolutely.
I re-recorded. My first song that I recorded was Fake Love.
Okay.
And Red Remedy was in the back with him and was like, yo, you mind if I hop on in and spice it up a little bit? I said, go ahead, do your thing because I heard her music and she's fucking dope. Yeah. I like the way she sing. Yeah. A lot of her songs is hits. You get what I'm saying? And so when I heard this, I'm like, yeah, definitely. Let me see what you got. And when she hopped on the mic, she rocked the mic. Like she made the ad-libs pop out.
I'm gonna tell you something. I went back to the first joint and then listened to the new one. You did your thing. The new one sound, it just, like you say, it's just a little spice. It was missing something and you just fulfilled it with that little, you know what I'm saying? I think that did an amazing job. So, what about Fake Love? Is it on any platforms? You got it out there? Okay,
so that's the thing. Tears feels like I definitely should put a visual to it first. Because then I'll ruin this is not what he said, but this is my take on why. I feel like I'm definitely going to ruin the outlook of Fake Love with no visual. You get what I'm saying? So, but he definitely wants me to come out with vibes because vibes is everybody saying today, like, the vibes, like, the vibes, you know what I'm saying? But originally that song was dedicated to Destiny Smothers. I don't know if y'all heard about what happened. But Destiny Smothers was, her life was taken early at the age of 20, I believe. She's a good friend of mine, that I know from Far Rockaway.
Wow.
That's her cousin. And she called me and let me know that her cousin was missing. And long story short, they knew that the baby father had something to do with it. And they ended up finding her like 5 minutes from my house inside of the trunk of a car. And it kind of killed me because I was just like, damn, like that's my friend and her cousin meant a lot to her, obviously. So I made the song after hearing that Destiny's favorite lines were, the vibes, my body, like you get what I'm saying. So I made that song as a dedication to her and the family, to pay my respects, and it blew up. Like, when I say blew up, I mean, like, everybody that hears it falls in love with it. Even him. He likes
Introduce
it.
that. Matter of fact, you know,
Blue.
goddamn. See, I'm going backwards.
Wait.
But yo, listen, I want to get into that song. Introduce that next song after that you talk about.
What's going on? It's your girl, Blu Henny. Y'all about to hear my new hit single. You know the vibes. Rest in peace. Destiny. Yo, this your girl, Blu Henny. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes. Rest in peace, Destiny. You know my body. You know my body, nigga. You know the vibes, nigga. Is you jacking my shine, nigga? You know the vibes. You know the vibes. I'm ready to shine, nigga. You know the vibes, nigga. You can't fuck up my pride, nigga. I ain't stopping for no one, cause time is money and money is time, nigga. Them haters, bad vibes, ain't no way that they stopping this. My shooters is with me in case it gets sticky. They ready get pop if you poppin' shit. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, you know the vibes. We not on your time, nigga. I'm not with that fake shit, and I'm not with the drama. My shooters is with me in case it gets sticky. They putting 2 holes in your llama. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, you know the vibes. I'm not on your time, nigga. You know the vibes, now pass me the joint. Keep getting the bag, that's the point. I ain't hating, I'm saying I'm chasing it. Gotta boss up cause these bitches be faking it. When they come to the booth, I be lacing shit. They be sleeping on me, now it's time to get back on my Mason shit. So they creeping on me, I'm feeling this vibe, now I love it. These niggas will run to the bank just to fuck it. Call me Miss Lucky, say what you want cause my heart is too cold and my mind is above it. You wanted the champ, now I'm slugging, I'm bugging. I'm bad on this mic, I ain't gotta say nothing. I ain't gotta say shit, bitch. I ain't trying to be cocky, but watch me, I'm stocky, I'm Spanish, so niggas be calling me mommy. But when I get dick, he gotta be Brocky. Kinda like Rocky, his swag is on point, got me feeling Taiwaki. Plus I'm giving a sloppy. Now he touching on me. He like, keep chasing that money, babe. No need to keep checking, I'm built for these streets cause I'm already with the vibes, nigga. Is you jacking my shine, nigga? You know the vibes, you know the vibes. I'm ready to shine, nigga. You know the vibes, nigga. You can't fuck up my pride, nigga. I ain't stopping for no one cause time is money and money is time, nigga. Them haters, bad vibes, ain't no way that they stopping this. My shooters is with me in case it gets sticky. They ready get pop if you poppin' shit. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, you know the vibes. We not on your time, nigga. I'm not with that fake shit, and I'm not with the drama. My shooters is with me in case it gets sticky. They putting 2 holes in your llama. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, you know the vibes. I'm not on your time, nigga.
Oh man, listen, you know
I'm dead.
I want to say, I want to say this. It can go either way. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you why I said that. See,
Okay.
fake love is something that a lot of people can relate to. Just because of their situations. You know, and a lot of people went through situations where they felt that people wasn't being genuine. So it becomes a fake love, like you wasn't really sincere.
Facts.
People can relate to that. I mean, you know the vibes is definitely something that's happening now. Okay, cool. It's a slogan that's been going around. So these are all.
That's different.
Yeah,
Definitely,
it's
yeah.
definitely different. But see, here's the thing. Now, when we talk about visuals, gotta always look at what's happening. You know the vibes, right? And fake love. Fake love, you can make that visual heartfelt. I mean, and it can be different scenarios in the video that most people can relate to. Because you can say any scenario that you went through that somebody gave you fake love, and probably 100 down through that can relate.
That's a whole fact, and you know that's the trend right now.
And that's the trend right now. I mean, so either also visual definitely matters, but also who you under, who you BMI ASCAP, who's backing you as far as your publishing and your BBS report.
I'm not even that far now. Like I'm not like as of yet. I haven't gotten that far. So like when you did bring it up to me, my first like it was instinct. So I hit tears up automatically. I'm like, yo, listen, let me know what I gotta do to get this under my belt because it sounds like that's something that I need. You get what I'm saying? To definitely get me where I need to be or something that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that I'm working on along with my visual.
Nice.
And see, that's the thing. So the Vibes is on 3 platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. But I have no cover photo. I have no. You get what I'm saying? So it's levels to this shit. I gotta get my shit where I needed to be so that I could, you get what I'm saying, give the people what they want to see, because I can't do it with nothing. Like,
and you know what's so dope about, honest about things. Because, like I say, if you walk into a job, for a job interview with no resume, they kind of can look at you some sort of way.
that's a fact.
That's a format of, you go for a job, you have to have a resume.
But I've gotten jobs though,
So,
and
without
I was
a resume?
honest. Like,
No, see, that's
listen,
dope.
I haven't graduated high school, and I still got the job.
You know what? That's dope. Now watch this. And that's where it becomes corny to me. Because if I'm qualified, I can get the job done. Hell with the credentials, but they got credentials there for different reasons.
That's a fact.
Rate, how we want to position you and things of that sort. So you got to always be mindful of these things. But having a BMI ASCAP is good to get into. So when you get a chance, you look into that because it's just your resume of music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it copyrights all your songs. It follows it. So if somebody playing your song in Europe, these people can let you know how many times who got it and get royalties.
See, that's the thing though. Like, I'm the type to keep money in my shoebox.
Okay.
And then, with that being said, I'm the type, and I've been doing this for years. I've been mailing my music back to me.
That's poor man copyright.
You get what? Yeah, poor man copyright. But I'm gonna do everything professionally.
That definitely works though.
No, it definitely works, because see, the thing is when you take a picture of something on your phone, it dates and times it. When you mail something, dates and times it.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I've been doing that for years, because like I was taught about that stealing. I'm gonna just say it like that.
Okay.
I was taught about people stealing your music from when I was 18.
Okay.
And that was 18 was my very first time hitting the studio.
Okay.
So it's kind of difficult now, because like I said, like I'm still hustling. I'm still in the streets. I'm still on the block. You feel me? And I'm getting my chips the way I get it.
Right.
But who cares? Because Cardi got her shit the way she got it.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna get my shit the way I got it. But it's all going to a good purpose. And this is what I need
You doing what you do
for my career to come along. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. If push come to shove, trust and believe, I'll probably be the type to be like, y'all can have that. I write my music, and I'm gonna say that again. I write my music, and I have confidence in myself. I look at myself and be like, bitch, you fire. You get what I'm saying? So when I write my music and anybody wants to steal my song, go ahead, steal it.
Go ahead.
But just know that you're gonna have repercussions, and it might not be the court. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not talking violence.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not talking violence.
Karma though. Karma.
Karma is a motherfucker.
Karma.
It hits 10 times harder.
Yes.
But I'm really a good person,
Yes.
and I'll tell somebody, listen, you obviously need them chips. You go ahead, because you about to make some good money off of that. You get what I'm saying? So you needed some type of assistance.
Let you have that.
I'm going to let you have
Let you have that. I will say, what's your sign, by the way?
I'm the fish.
Okay. Well,
Wait.
I'll tell you, man, so I ask the signs, it could be like a little introduction for someone. Just the certain ways that, signs to me is not important, but it gives you a little trait of who you're dealing with, or the character, a little something. So I will say, man, dealing with people, I always go for vibration. I'm the person that never writes it down. I do many interviews for many people. I don't write nothing down. I go off of vibration. I don't know you. We never met like that on that level. So how we talking is like regular. We sit down.
I mean, y'all was sweet when I first met y'all. So
no, what I mean is
I go off of them vibrations. It's been a while, but
that's what I'm talking.
Y'all was still good to me. It don't even matter.
Oh no, we about to get into that now. That's
you get on my nerves,
I'm leaving that to right now. Look, she in the background interception. I got you. Recording. But the reason why I said that is because we don't know each other on a personal level. But when you came around, it was good vibration. I remember something you said. No lie, and to bring it up, I'm saying it on a respectful level. I remember when you said, I want this to be my home. You said that to B.O.B. that night, and I'm like, oh wow. That let me know the door that you felt the vibration. And I was like, cool, like, oh, that's dope. Because, when you can say that, when you just met somebody, that means they felt your vibration. So I thought that was really dope, and I was telling Julie after, I'm like, yo, I like her, man, she real dope. I just a third. And then to come here today, before we get into this, before we get into this, stop. Before we get into this, I want to shout out to everybody that came to this platform. We done had everybody come up here.
Face the reality radio.
Everybody that sat there when you were sitting, you hear me? And you're the first person that walked into our facility with the head honcho flowers. And that's
I'm dead.
Oh,
you the boss. Oh shit, my bad. See, I got it all fucked up. I'm like, hey.
Listen to this. Yo, I'm almost like, oh wow. Out of everybody, you first person that brought this young lady flowers. I said, wow. I mean, she get a lot of hugs and hays and pictures and
yeah, of course.
Flowers. That was so dope. Shout out to you for that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Nah, I mean, like, listen. I love women, and I have to show my women love. Not like that, you know. Come on, like I gotta show my women love. It don't matter where you at, where you from, what you do. Like y'all invited me into y'all home, and this is just what that's yes. That's just like if you know y'all invite me over for dinner. I'm gonna bring a plate. I'm gonna bring a tray. I'm gonna bring, you know what I'm saying? So gotta bring something. Yeah, like this is what all men should do, and I'm just gonna put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Not nobody. Not yeah. I'm not taking shots at the fellas that ever been on the show, but like you gotta understand too. Like your live really touched me.
Yeah.
Your live about speaking about, you know what I'm saying, you having to fall back and everything. That touched my heart because I'm like, yo, listen, like, he's taking a step that in what, 10 years you said, or 30 years that you have.
Oh, yeah, 30 years been doing this, but 10 years.
Like, but I respected that, and I'm like, you know what, like, Juju be doing a lot, okay, copy. Like, she deserves whatever, you know, I'm able to provide. You hear what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something, Blu, for real, man.
You just need a vase.
Yes.
Look how she said it. You just need a vase. Yo.
Oh wait, I have one.
Yeah, you got one like that.
Yes.
She about to throw away our fake shit.
Yes.
Okay. I said what we doing here. She about to throw away our fake shit.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, but you know, let me just say, man, I want to go back a little for real, because we're having a great conversation. I want to go back to your bringing up. Like, you got kids, by the way?
I have 2 kids.
Wow, 2 kids?
A boy and a girl, yeah.
The little girl is just
for real?
her face.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my little twin.
How old is she?
She's 5. She just turned 5 in May. My son just turned 8 in June.
Wow, oh, you got little ones. Wow. Shout out to you. Let me just say, man, you know, even before you had kids, man, how was your upbringing?
I was a dyke.
Okay.
I was straight up dressed like you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I was a fly little dyke. Like, I was bringing in the women.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I had it. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up rough. I was in and out of juvie.
Okay.
In and out of group homes.
Okay.
My mother didn't want me, so she signed me over to the state.
Okay.
Like, when I say signed me over to the state, I mean literally, like, I didn't come home until I was 18. And this all started at the age of maybe 9. I was home maybe 3 times in between there. So, like, from 12 to until I almost turned 13, I was home. And then at 15, 16, I was home and didn't come home until 18. So I was in and out of all them facilities that you could think about, and I was definitely, I went through a lot. You know, there's certain things that I probably shouldn't speak about, but I'm pretty sure that I'll have women that's tuning in that can back me up. You know what I'm saying? But I was molested as a child. I was raped as a child, and you know, by a family member, and things didn't turn out so good. So my whole family turned their back on me. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm doing this shit for me and my kids. And like they say, not everybody deserves to go with you. You get what I'm saying? Whether it's your mama, your papa, your uncle, cousins, not everybody deserves that chance. You get what I'm saying? But I went through a lot growing up, and mainly because I figured out that I was a lesbian at a young age. So after, you know, what happened to me, I kind of resorted to women. Like, I felt only comfortable with women. I grew out of it though, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm comfortable enough to sit next to men and do things like that. They're like, you know, chill, hang out, talk to men. Sometimes I sleep with men, you know what I'm saying? But it took a while.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But when I did come home, I still had a rough patch. I was 18, I felt like I was grown. You know, you couldn't tell me nothing. I'm in the streets selling weed. I was selling crack at one point.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did a lot of things that I felt would make me cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me that like, oh shit, yeah, she popping, let's chill with her. You know, even though I got that attention, it landed me right back in jail at 19.
Okay.
So officially at the age 22 is when I stopped going to jail. So I'm gonna give myself a round of applause
We don't do that.
because for 6 years I
don't do
haven't for 6 years I haven't touched a pen, and I don't plan on going back.
That's dope.
You get what I'm saying? So, but I did some time upstate or whatever, and now when I look back at it, me having my kids now, it's stressful. It's stressful because last time I went to jail, I was pregnant with my child. So I felt like I was finna give birth to a jail baby, and God was on my side. So I was able to be released in time for me to enjoy my ear and deliver my child. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of grew from that. I ain't gonna lie, and I grew from a lot of other shit too, with just how fake love came about. You know what I'm saying? These are things I didn't want to talk about last time, but like I said, I kind of grew up a little bit.
I'm gonna say something to you, Bill, for real, and not to ask you. I'm not gonna ask you your age. That's not the point.
You
right?
good? That's
No,
true.
what I'm saying is right. I'm 45, right, and I'll tell you, been in the business and just been around. The best thing that could ever happen to you is what happened. That make you a better you today.
That's a whole fact.
So you have to also take it as flowers, because life haven't been fair for nobody, and everybody have a story. You know what I'm saying? So you have to utilize that and become a better you. Everybody have done it. I've done it. You, this young man, probably have done it. Juju. So when you can take your story and feel comfortable to share it, that can open up doors for other women to come forward. Because a lot of times we carry the burden for so long, we don't even know we don't even know who we are, because we carry this thing for so long. So that's a good. I give another round of applause. That's so dope, you know what I'm saying? And I get back into this music thing, because I want to say this. And I always go backwards to come forward. I do that because I like to just jump around. So, who is your inspiration right now in your life at this moment?
It depends on what kind of inspiration, like as far as my music, just
for you.
I am. And I know I should say my kids, but I'm gonna keep it a whole buck.
Okay.
They get on my nerves. They stress me out. But as far as inspiring me, me and my past.
Okay.
Like when I think about everything I went through,
Yes. No.
I'm scared to go through it again.
Okay.
So I kind of lift myself up, like, yo, listen, like, sometimes I get on YouTube too, and I watch a lot of females or dudes that been through what I went through or worse, and they jumping off of bridges and jumping in front of cars and stuff, and I'm like, that inspires me as well. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of don't want to get to that point. So I go to my music and I reflect everything I went through, and I just put it into my music. Like, I'm like, honestly speaking, I don't ever want to be on nobody's news feed, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
and by the way, I'm 28. I just turned 28 this year. Yeah,
wow.
So
you look good for your age, because I went.
Thank you. Well, I'm gonna keep it above. I look older from what I'm being told.
Wow. See, now I was about to give you about 23, 24.
I'm dead.
Yeah, no. Well, you just woke up, because your ass is done. I'll give you 24. She died and came back to life. Yeah, you already know what it is, though. But Blue, man, I want to say, first and foremost, right? Do you have any albums out or anything solid where you can say, I accomplished this with the music career right now?
Okay, so that's what I'm working on.
Okay.
I have, including my 2 collaborations with Pooch Loke, a total of 15 songs.
Oh, shit.
So I'm trying to get the album thing ready.
Nice.
But what's happening right now is like, all right, so Tiz has been doing this for years as well.
Right.
He's trying to steer me in the right direction.
Absolutely.
So, which is why he feels like the visual is definitely a must. You come out with an album, you gotta have at least 3 visuals. You get what I'm saying? For the most 3 popping songs that you got. So, my next move is to come out with a video for Fake Love and Vibes, and then put my album together.
Okay.
Because what it is that I'm a versatile artist. So like I have songs that I probably shouldn't even record it. Meaning like I should have just wrote the song for somebody else. But he made it happen with auto-tune and whatever else was needed.
Okay.
Because I'm not a singer. So but I write songs and my songs be hitting.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Nice.
So it's like
Nice.
it's like one of the songs is straight R&B,
Okay.
but then I'm rapping on it too. You get what I'm saying? So like I had to take that as a win, because I'm like, even though I'm not a singer, we can make something happen. You're a producer,
Right,
so
right.
let's make it happen. You get what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
But he made it happen. You get what I'm saying? But even though it still doesn't sound good enough to be on the album. And this is my opinion. Like, he hasn't told me his opinion as of yet, but he did tell me, because I'm a, versatile artist, the industry don't want versatile. They want this shit to be straight up. Like, if I'm a rapper and I'm a Megan or a Cardi, then that's what the hell I am. That's what my image is gonna be. You get what I'm saying? But I can't come out as like, yeah, I'm a rapper and a singer, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, because it's just all over the place. You get what I'm saying?
And so dope. But now I'm about to give you some of the knowledge that I always came across, and I hope we can get something from it, right? When you say the industry, what is the industry?
I'm talking about the people that know more than me. When I say industry, because I've never been in the industry, I'm trying to make it there. Them people that, when I say labels and producers, managers, people that been there for years, that know more than I would know. You get what I'm saying? This is the things that they ask for. These are the things that they want. There's certain things that I want, but it's not gonna happen the way I want it, because that's how they want it. So industry, them people, that team of people that have their way of signing artists. So you get what I'm saying? I wouldn't even know how to explain it, to be honest, because I haven't made it there yet.
No, cool, and I got you. I just want to let you know that you're already in the industry. Industry consists of studios.
If you want to say that,
You're in
but
the industry. This consists of studios, interviews. All this is industry.
Okay.
Now, you got different levels of industry, but it's still a format of
yeah,
industry.
I'm trying to make it to the top.
Now I'm gonna share something with you, right? It's always, and remember this too. What's your name, man? Antonio. It's a format to everything we do in life. Everything we do. I don't care what you do in your life or what you do in yours. There's a format to it, and once you figure out the format to whatever you're doing, you're successful. So, the industry, the format to the industry is becoming Blu Henny. That's the format. She want to format that name. She want to be a brand, so you can go all over and get money, because that's support your family.
That's another
That's the
thing.
format, right?
I'm gonna get to that. Go ahead.
Now I'm about to give you some good news, right? The good news is this. A lot of the times we've been misled because of what? A lack of information.
Mm-hmm.
Now they tell you a black cat cross is bad luck. Who said that? Our family, our mothers passed that on to us because somebody told them that. Who says it's true? It just was a saying that we grew up to believe. If you break a marriage, it's bad luck for something.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you got to train the mind to think other ways and find the truth on certain things. When it comes to the industry right now, you want to stay an independent artist. I'm giving you this vibration just because of I'm no sign artist that's will never be heard ever, because they didn't make it past the red line. See, sometimes when you get signed, it comes with it comes with everything have, like I said, rules and regulations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes getting signed comes with other things that you might not be prepared for. You might get your advance, and that might just get you over the moon like, oh my God. And take that advance and spend your advance and do whatever you do. Now you can't even put out an album. So now you're in the red zone when you owe this label whatever you got advance for. You probably give you $200,000. You done spent that. You went and got your kids something. That's advance money. That means this money ain't yours.
Mm-hmm.
We give you this money, so that's a form.
That sounds like kind of a 360 deal to me.
Nah, but watch this. To be honest, look, watch this. Same as a credit card. I give you a credit card with $50,000 on it, and you even got $5,000 in your bank. That's a format of already that you stagnated. Because you don't have that, so you're gonna spend that like if you got that type of money. So now
I would flip that. Like,
see, now, but watch this.
Facts.
You would flip that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, most people live above their means. Most people. Because, sometimes a lot of us not coming from that place where we can do what we want or have that spoon passed down to us. So we got to take what given to us. So, yeah, if our credit get good enough and we get that $50,000, we're going to take it. And we're going to get a something nice because we haven't been having these privileges for a very long time. So we're going to jump out the window. And sometimes that can be your debt, that can be your downfall, that can be your hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
So you got to be careful what's being presented to you. Right now,
I play broke.
No, and that's dope. Oh, that's enough for that's dope. But Blue, you want to hear something crazy? I think that you're a dope artist, and I think that what you should do, just my opinion and my advice, learn the business and stay independent. Stay independent. You're not looking for a major right now can just get you exposure. A lot of it. Do you know once you put certain formats together for yourself, you can get your booking agency, you get your publishing, you can do all that yourself. And sometimes we don't even want to deal with that. So now I want somebody else to do it, and that's cool. But you don't have to sign to eat today. I mean, today right now you can eat without just building your brand.
Yeah, that's the thing. I do plan on staying independent.
Yeah.
However, I also do want to be in the right circle.
Absolutely.
Now, when I say in the right circle, like
I'm saying.
I'm not trying to stay in 40 projects.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm in between. I'm in between 40 projects in Baisley right now.
Okay.
So like I'm in between it all, which is why I stay in the house because I
How
ain't
long
trying
you
to.
been 40?
No, I'm not in 40.
Oh,
I'm in between. Like I live in the house.
Okay.
And my mom's raised me, and she's had that house for about 30 years now.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we've lived in Jamaica, Queens since I was 4 or 5.
Alright.
But she took the house over from my grandmother. My grandmother had that house when she was married to her husband.
Okay.
Rest in peace to my grandmother who passed away last year.
Oh, sorry to hear
But
that.
she had that house for 25 years before we moved in.
Wow.
So yeah, so now she's had it for way longer than that, or whatever the case might be. But I was 4 or 5 years old when my mom moved from Brooklyn to Queens, and her husband got a divorce and signed it over to my grandmother, like, here, you can keep the house. You know what I'm saying? And she ended up signing that over to my mom's.
Wow.
So my mom's had the house since I was a little girl. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on Gabra.
Okay.
Shout out to 112. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my
Frome.
hood hasn't really.
Frome.
Yeah, right there by Frome.
I got you.
That hood hasn't really did me right. But what I could say is this: I've done them well,
Okay.
and I've always showed love, and I'm always gonna show love because that block used to be the crack block.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? And I remember when the store was a crack house, and they changed it to a store to try to make the neighborhood better, but that didn't work. So shout out to 112 for everybody that's out there actually getting up every morning and going to work. You get what I'm saying? And for the kids and everything, going to school, all of that matters to me. You get what I'm saying? Because we're trying to build a community and make it better together.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But I don't fuck with nobody in my hood. So
You know what's so dope? That I don't know. I didn't expect you to mention 112. 112. I might take it back a little just to let you know that.
okay.
You know my age, right? You probably wouldn't remember when it used to be a club on the corner.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh,
It used to be
the
New
best
York Avenue, matter of fact, as
We were
well.
having the club that used to be ran by my uncle, who was a big time. The rallies is big in that area.
Who's your uncle?
The rallies. I don't want to mention
Okay.
the name. You know.
All right,
I mean,
I've heard about it. I've
Yeah.
heard about the club. I heard about, you know what I'm saying, just from the old heads that told me about it. Yeah.
So, you know,
Okay.
if the woman get out there and you're, see, you know, it's a small world when you deal with the hood because, like I was telling you, that block is just a block I'm familiar with because my uncle has been around and stuff, and people know me because of him. A lot of
Okay.
doors opened up because of him. He's not here no longer, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace.
Rest in
But, you know, he had a club in that block, and the block had a lot of money coming through that block. That block was
Yeah,
very, very
that's
nice
what I was
money.
told.
So, yes,
Mhm.
so yeah, I'm definitely can relate to that.
I wasn't old enough to know, but
Right, that's why I started taking it back a little bit.
shout out to the non-Trey babies.
Dope, though, it's dope. But I wanted to say this to you, for real, man, because I'm impressed and I'm a fan. I mean, you have to be a fan first. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of the music.
Thank you.
And the tracks that you did send me, I like them. But I don't like them like I like Fake Love. Don't hold that to me. Don't hold that. But I'm going to just say this for you, though. Anytime you create music, right, you got to make music for everybody, but always try to beat the last thing you did. Fake Love, you do another song to try to beat that one. To compare them, to make it, because you're going to always grow from that. If you did, okay, you said you did another track called, what's the name of the track?
Well, I sent you 4 tracks.
You said before?
Yeah, it's
I got
Fake
2. I got
Love,
Fake Love.
You Know the Vibes, Fuck 'Em All, and Ride With Me.
Ah, yeah, I did. And you know, Fake Love stands out to me. But I will say
course.
this. I will say this to you, right? What is your plans right now for Fake Love? As far as, because you don't got it on the platform. You got to ride out with it.
To be honest, I'm crossing my fingers. I'm praying to God that just a nigga like Funk Flex just like, yo, who that? We gotta meet up because that's what happened to me before.
Okay.
So like, the last time I was in the studio with Tiz, I told him about a track.
Okay.
It's called Redbone.
Right on.
And I'm just gonna give you a quick little clip.
Okay.
He on my body like he loco, cause I'm a Redbone. It was a pop song.
Oh.
It was a pop song, and I did it with a dude named Lottie or Lottie Pool, whatever they call him. And a producer named Fingers from Brooklyn.
Yes.
So I recorded it at their studio and it went viral. So he showed me a message from Funk Flex stating, yo, is that your artist? I want to meet her. But because we had our little falling out, I ended up sleeping with another man, you know, just to put it out there. He's like, nah, she not ready. She not ready. So I lost my opportunity right there. You know what I'm saying? So I was talking to Tiz about hopefully listening to the beat and remaking it with different tunes. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
No plagiarism over here, but
Right.
so remaking the beat so that I can do the song over,
Right.
and that'll be my first pop hit. You get what I'm saying? Now, even though, you know, I got people around me that believe that I should just stick with the hip hop, I'm also with the pop. I'm also with the R&B. My penmanship goes a long way.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So like I could write about anything.
Right.
Like just anything. Like especially if I'm feeling it. If it gives me a vibe, I could write about it.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that with Fake Love, it gets to the right hands or the right ears to where like I could jump skip the line. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times it don't happen that way. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. My family don't come from rich eras. But what I could say is that, you know, like your t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? Like, what does it say again?
Which one?
I was born in the crack era or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm from the
crack era, yeah.
That's kind of like where I'm, you know what I'm saying? My mother was a crackhead growing up years ago. This is before I was even born.
Okay.
So growing up, it was like I had to see that still in the streets because this is like not too long after. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of just hope that I can definitely jumpstart the line and get that silver spoon handed to me. Like, yo, head, you deserve it, ma. This is just what you need. And I know that sometimes that's people downfall, but I know exactly what to do with it. And I would know exactly what to do with it if that opportunity was given to me. Now, with Fake Love, I'm hoping that's where my shine begins. So I do want to bring up just one thing, if you don't mind.
Damn, let's talk.
The last time I came to you, somebody had hit you up and said, from what I was being told, somebody hit you up and said that they helped me write my music and that they know me. But me and you never got the chance to touch bases about that.
Help you write your music?
Yeah, they was like, yo, I know her. I don't know the dude that she with, but I know her. I used to help her with her music and all this, I forget, but B.O.B. had came back and told me that somebody had hit you up and said they knew me. But I never got the name.
Oh, no, my brother.
That was Kwame.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not about helping
okay.
you write the music. No, it was never about writing the
okay.
music.
See, that's the thing about playing Messenger.
Yeah.
I took that message the wrong.
Yeah, as you should
way.
have.
I went black. When I tell you I went black, I went on IG and started wilding like, who helped me write my music? Like I was out here wilding. But see, now that I hear the message better,
I'm gonna tell you how
it comes to me a little different now.
No,
So.
this is what I love about. Let me tell you what I love about the truth. No matter what you do in the dark, the truth will reveal itself eventually.
Eventually.
You know what I'm saying? So now watch this. The conversation that me and B.O.B. had was about you, of saying, yo, I don't know, this track right here is hard. She go by the name of Pinky Lyrics. She fire. My brother worked with her. That was that. They did a track together. And so he was like, so I said to him, because my brother, let me tell you how my brother.
That's crazy, because that's not how I heard it.
Let me tell you how my brother, I'm going to tell you exactly how it went, right? My brother says his exact words. Yo, no, I saw my peoples up there at the interview with B.O.B. I said, your people? Oh, you know Pinky Lyrics. His exact words was like, yo, we did a song together.
Yeah.
She fire. Yo, look, his exact words. She said, we used to work together, but for whatever reason, she stopped fucking with me.
Nah.
That was exactly his words.
I was upset because,
let me tell you hold on, let me clear something, right? His exact words. When I say that young man have not said not one negative thing, but she just stopped fucking with me. I don't even know to this day she even tell me why. And that was that. So I said to B.O.B. I said to B.O.B. Oh, B.O.B. My brother did a track with him because when he let me hear the track, man, Julian here like, this is fire. You nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I remember the track.
Yeah, nice, dude.
I actually took my verse off like I didn't take it off, but I took my verse and put it on something else.
Oh.
But because niggas, you know, like, you got some niggas that'll take opportunities and forget about people, and then you got other niggas that feel like just because they popping, they forget about people. So, you know, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave the track where it's at with Kwame, and I'm gonna put it like, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna just tell Tears to delete the track or take me off of that track that I did and put that verse on, because I thought that Kwame was upset with me for not making it to the video shoot on time.
Ooh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? Because he said, he's like, yo, like, all I ask is that you be on time or whatever. And it just wasn't my fault, but then entirely I can't, so I can't put the blame on nobody else but me, because it's just that I got 2 kids. I gotta wait till my moms get home for me to actually move around and do what I need to do. You get what I'm saying? There was a line at the barbershop. There was a line at the nail salon. You get what I'm saying? So
a lot went on.
Yeah. So, you know, if he'd have just gave me a few more minutes, I'd have definitely pulled up and showed out for him. But I told him straight up, I wasn't pulling up without my nails done. I wasn't pulling up without my hair. This is my first video I've ever done. But you know what I like about him is that he's accessible, and as far as, you know, like for me, like if I wanted to get back in touch with him, I can. It's just that the people that he know that introduced me, I had to fall back from them. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't him, it was them. You get what I mean? So like, I got a lot of hate after that song that he played for the whole block. You get what I'm saying? I got a lot of hate, and he don't know about it because it don't got nothing to do with him. You get what I'm saying? But however, I feel like he was upset with me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, yeah, so I just feel like we still have a chance to making that song definitely, and the visual, you know what I'm saying, if he still wants to, you get what I'm saying? So shout out to Kwame, because to be honest, he's never done anything bad to me. I'm in a better position now to like actually move around and do what I need to do on time and how I need to do it. You get what I'm saying? But that's all up to him. Because to be honest, I got way more tracks that I want to put down.
I'm gonna tell you something. My brother, right? And I like, you know, they call me the black sheep of the family. If you ever speak to him and you ever get back up with him, he might tell you things like, yo, my brother don't love us, man, because he never come around or this and that. And he find himself doing his own thing because he feel like I spend my time on other people and not his career. And I tell my brother all the time, you're nice, right? But there's other things that, you know, I do this for a living. Like, there's a difference. Like, this is what I do for a living. This is how I feed my family. I pay my mom. This is what I do for a living. So a lot of the times I can't just help my brother when it's, because my brother is very talented. But, you know, he would need a lot of my time. And I don't have it to provide it, to work on his albums and things like that. So, you know what he did? He let me see the low. I can still get it done. So he made his own producers, his own engineers. He made his own career. Like, my brother don't, he might call me for information, yo, can I, or help me, but he don't come to me for interviews. He'll come to me for, yo, he never sat down there. And
what?
Never. Because,
oh, nah.
No, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you what's happening. My brother feel like he understand. He understand one thing, like, everything I do is about business. And I'm going to tell him, just because I'm your brother, that don't mean you can't break bread with your brother. Okay. I always had, I'm going to just give you a sample, I always had the grocery store. And I never shopped with me. So you can't expect me to do certain things when I get in a position. So he kind of like get it, but he got it the wrong way at first. Now my brother's solid now, but he does his own music other places. I don't even know what I just know my brother man got an RV that pulls up and he recorded it. I never met him, dude. I don't know. I heard he fired.
He's a nice dude too.
And I heard the music, so the music is fire. You know what I mean? But my brother doing his own thing. And he the one told me that you know, because he watches them. He probably watching this, because it's been live. So what happens is
live where? Like I never really.
When I record it live on my site.
The radio station listen.
Right, and then when I stop
so you have a site for that too?
Yeah, when I stop it stops airing.
Yeah, you gotta put it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the radio station.
You gotta put me on. Yeah, definitely.
Radio station.
Yep, that's the radio station.
I'm talking about for the video.
The videos, yeah, I'll show you that when we get off. What happens is when I stop it, it cuts it, and then I'll edit it and bring it back up. But I'll show you, I do that.
Now, I got some people that definitely are interested in seeing this type of, step in my life, because, like, all they've ever seen was Pinky lyrics in the streets, but
right.
Now I'm Blu Hennessy, so.
Blu Hennessy. What made you change your name? Let's get into it. Did you want to copyright your name?
Yeah, I'm definitely,
I get
you know,
that.
I'm going to tell you why too, but first I'm going to tell you, my name was Pinky Lyrics. I got that name from the streets, of course, but both at two different times. So when I was a dyke, they used to call me Lyrics, because I used to that be on the block on the corner spitting bars with the fellas, drinking beers and shit. I know it sounds nasty, but
let's go.
I used to be on the corner with the fellas,
Okay.
like, yo, yeah, you know,
Yeah,
like beatboxing,
one
all that, like
yeah.
back in the day, you feel me? And shout out to Amani Labels, you know what I'm saying, from 112 and God Brewer. He's someone that...
Amani Labels?
Amani Labels, you know
brother
him?
name is Troy Brown.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. So we I forgot the name that we actually call him, but Amani Labels is what I knew him by growing up as a child, and he's the one that introduced me to the studio at a younger age.
He's locked up though.
Nah, he's out.
Oh, he's out. Okay.
My last show, he was there.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so yeah, so he's the one that introduced me to the, you know what I'm saying? And when I was a dyke, nobody really wanted to fuck with me.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So, but they know I had
girls,
bars.
probably. Was that the case?
Oh, nah. Nah, like I never really got like, you know, like no buns growing up like that. But like when I started getting buns, you know, shit was real. But listen.
Shit got real.
However, you know, it kind of was like, they knew I had bars, so like they like, yo, you got the lyrics, and I'm like, what's lyrics? At first, I didn't know what lyrics meant. So they was like, lyrics, the words to your music. I'm like, oh, okay. So I went with it, lyrics, and then, you know, just to keep it a buck, you know, for you guys that are tuning in, you know what I'm saying, don't ever judge a bitch by what she do to get money. Don't call her a slut, a hoe, a treesh. None of that. You know why? Because
you don't know the story.
You don't know nothing about me. All you know is that I get to the bag, and that's all you should know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna put that out there now because that's a negative impact that I had growing up in 112 in God Boy. Young dudes, niggas that ain't doing nothing for themselves. Like, yeah, she a hoe. No, nigga, I get to the bag.
For my family.
Yeah, I'ma go get her. That's just what it is. So that when my daughter say, yo, mommy, I want this, okay, I got you. That's something I'm able to do. Absolutely. But that's nothing that, you know, you guys have to worry about because, you know, it'd be kind of mook for you to suck on a dick. But, however...
Blu Henny in the building, y'all.
Listen, no filter over here. I don't need no filters. But, however, you know, back on that. So... I got my name Pinky from the streets, from getting money. Okay. And they gave me that name because one day I popped out with pink hair. Oh. But then one of my clients, and I'm gonna call him a client, had said to me, you know, and I don't mean to be so vulgar up here, but I hope y'all can appreciate the fact that I'm so real. But face the reality is exactly what I stand for, and this is reality. So. He told me my shit was so lit, you know, that it kind of remind him of Pinky, the porn star.
Oh shit!
So
that's what we on.
I said, okay, all right, Pinky, okay, but I didn't want to go with two names. I'm like, damn, I got these niggas calling me Pinky.
I gotta stop you now, because Pinky is now, you know, she's what we talking about now here. We're talking about. You know, because Pinky do a lot. She's a porn star, right? But
I'm dead.
You good at what? What we talking? Like the whole shebang or just the?
It was just the WAP.
The WAP? Woo!
Yeah, at the time it was the WAP. You know what I'm saying?
Lyrics with the WAP.
Wait a minute.
Pinky.
But when he said that, I was just like, oh nah, like never. You know, I got upset, but then I took that shit home with me. I'm like. I got off at 6, 7 in the morning from trapping. Okay. And I was like, damn, this nigga got a point. Because when I counted my bread, I was at 800. And I was only out there for 5 hours. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that's more than a... that's more than a motherfucking... What they call that? You got full-time and you got part-time. That's more than both. Part-time and full-time. So I'm like, damn, I just made 800 on the strip? Alright, okay. But I put them together. I was like... Pinky lyrics. This is what defines me as of that moment. You get what I'm saying? At that moment, I was like, yo, Pinky lyrics. They like, what's your name? Pinky. But then when they look me up on Facebook or they look me up on, or when my phone is calling them, it says Pinky Lyrics. So I just stuck with that because like some dudes ain't know me, and then some dudes did know me from the neighborhood. So they like, yo, what you out here? What you doing out here? Hustling. What you think? You know what I'm saying? So they like, yo, you still do music? Yeah. What you go by now? Pinky Lyrics. You get what I'm saying? So
that was a moment.
Yeah, at the moment. But now I switched my name to Blu Hennessy, not because of my hair, but because I was tired of people calling me a porn star. So it was kind of like, all right, so I'm tired of everybody that I meet like, yo, Pinky like the porn star? No, we not doing this. Okay, so listen, I get to the bag, but what we not going to do is we not going to profile me and put me in the motherfucking corner with somebody that I've never even met.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So
shout out to Pinky.
Yeah, shout out to Pinky.
Oh, you know Pinky from Front Rock. You know that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? But me and her made it two different ways. Right. You get what I'm saying? And I can never see myself doing porn. You get what I'm saying? So, however, Blu Hennessy came from me fucking with the Crips so hard that I was like, yo, I love blue. I love blue. Blue is a nice color. Right, and then a lot of the Crip niggas that I fucked with always took care of me. Always made sure I was good. Always popped out for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say no names, but there's one that's kind of upset with me right now. But anytime I felt violated, he was popping out and airing shit out. You get what I'm saying? And it was just like, damn, alright, this is the different feeling that I got from all the bloods that used to be in my neighborhood. You get what I'm saying? So like I had the best of both worlds, but I decided to stick with my Crippies and my Lokes, you know what I'm saying, and my foes or whatever they want to call it. However, the Hennessy part came from, that's my favorite drink. And that's, I was fucked up off that Henny from when I, you know what I'm saying? So that's just something I stuck with.
I'm gonna tell you
it's catchy. So
I'm gonna tell you something dope with both of your names. Pinky Lyrics and Blu Hennessy. There's two unique names that you don't hear. I mean,
that's a fact.
But Pinky is out, but Blue Face and other shit. But Blu Hennessy can stand by itself, or Pinky Lyrics. But I guess, like you said, it's all for the moment of what's happening now. So
yeah, I still got people that called me Pinky.
Yeah, that was a moment.
And Lyrics.
What's happening now is Blu Hennessy.
Yeah, Blu Hennessy is my stage name, my music outlet, and that's just something that I went to because, to be honest, it's not all about the gang or whatever. It's just, once I heard like, yo, Blu Hennessy, ooh. Once they said that like that, I was like, oh shit, okay. So they feeling that. Alright, so Blu Hennessy is gonna stick because that's something that's gonna pop out to everybody. Like Blu Hennessy, who the fuck is that? Not like, you know, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Lil Ken. You know what I'm saying? These are names that we are familiar with, but then Blu Hennessy. Hold on. And let me just mention that when I do get to publish and when I do get to make my shit official and I put myself out there to where I need to be, when I make it up and I make it to the top, that definitely is going to be the first thing that I do. I want to make my own Hennessy that is blue, like they did with the Bel Air. So I want to make Blu Hennessy an actual thing. Like, yes, I want to make it an actual thing. So that's my goal. That's my dream, and this is what I want to do.
I'm going to share this. Before I share my thoughts, I want to get back into that fake love joint.
Yes.
Okay. I really like this joint, man. That's my thing. I told them I'm a fan first. We're gonna have some fun. Cause after I come back, we're gonna turn it up a little bit. Let's go.
Blu Henny.
Yo, I'ma chill on this one. You heard? This one is
Fake ass niggas. Yeah. Quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love.
Fake shit.
Get that bag, get through it.
Yeah.
Too many people in my circle, it really taught me a lesson. If it ain't about a bag, then don't sweat it. I ain't gotta be a blood or a Crip, the G check it. I'm just trying to get rich, you niggas don't gotta respect it. Quit showing me fake love and think that I ain't gon' say none. I'm just swagging, stop
Everybody that can.
my left eye jumping like crazy right now, bro. Open my
Fuck me for, they rather see me behind bars. They don't wanna see me ball. This is all part of the game. Before I stood, I had Shit don't make sense. Shit don't make sense. I'm sick of all these fake friends. They see me up now out the blue. They wanna make men's. Shit sad. Whole time they showing me fake love. Shit sad. Whole time they showing me fake love. It's part of the reason why bitch really hate love. Shit different. They call me Pinky Lyrics. I'm not worried about these clowns, but they giant down my business. I only hopped on this beat so I can master it and kill it. I'm not the queen of rap, but my bars gon' make you feel it. That's a fact. Too many knobs went in my back. I'm only trying to keep the peace instead of walking with my strap. Continue making this money, keep on bodying these tracks. Continue making this money, keep on bodying these tracks, yeah. Quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love.
Yo, this for you. I brought her some flowers. You gotta get something too.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Wow, what happened?
I'm gonna tell you what's so dope. You know that?
Oh nah, this is just.
We gonna talk. Yo, Blu Henny's in the building.
I can't. Yo, listen.
I'm about to give you some wine.
You don't want it? Then you gonna play another one of my tracks then on rotation. Fuck them. You gonna take it for something. Like,
Right? Shout out to Blu Henny.
Showing me fake love.
Time for the fake love. Yeah.
I got a problem, gotta keep myself mellow. From violating these niggas, they just didn't get the memo. I've been jumped on, clapped at, and dragged through the ghetto. So I'll be damned if a nigga try to claim he my fellow. Where was you, nigga? When I didn't have my crew, nigga panhandling money, cause I was struggling for food. Niggas laughed at, spit on, made jokes by my shoes. They just didn't have a clue that I knew. They was showing me fake love, and think that I ain't gon' say nah. I'm just swagging, back dragging, stop lacking. What else do you expect me to say, son?
Say some.
Yeah. Quit showing me fake
No
love.
time for the fake love.
Quit showing me fake
No
love.
time for the fake love.
Quit showing me fake
No
love.
time for the fake
Get that
love.
bag, Pinky.
Yeah. No time for, yeah. No time for the fake love. Yeah. No time for the fake love. Yeah. No time for the fake love. Can't see no fake love.
First and foremost, man, I wanna talk to you for real, man. Like, all jokes aside, I wanna say this live. Let me just see how many people we can move fast. Shout out, we got Blu Henny in the building, you guys. And let me just see if I promoted this show great. You got 1,200 people on right now.
That's what's up. Well, shout out to
Shout
that 1,200.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's rocking with it right now.
Okay.
Shout out to the whole 1,200, man. Appreciate the listening. We promoted her this whole week. She a dope artist. I'm gonna tell you what she just did, you guys. Now I'm gonna talk for a little bit. Right now, she came in a joint. Like shout out to everybody, man, for real. I'm not really taking shots at nobody because I'm just speaking about character. You know, you come in somewhere, you just never know how things can turn out. For you to come here with flowers, that spoke a lot.
That's what's up.
So and it never happened before. So we normally the one that had the bottles and on the table. That's what we do. So for you to come in there with that, then salute the radio station for more change. I don't want you to ever think that this is something you have to do, because what you did was something that we appreciated, and that's what's coming to this table.
This is who I am. You gotta understand.
And
This
that's
is who
dope
I
though.
am.
That's so fucking dope on your end. So let me tell you what we want to do for you, man. You know, again, and I don't feel like it's something that I don't want, just something that I actually want to do. Corey, you want to put it on the table? I got you.
You get on my nerves. Okay.
She's showing out over here because she got her flowers. That's pretty. Very
They
pretty.
are pretty.
Well, guess what? Blu Henny, man, for real. I want to jump out the window. And whenever you're ready for fake love video, right? We're gonna do that on the arm.
You lying.
Sorry.
Get the fuck out of here.
We're gonna do that on the arm. I'm gonna tell you what's I'm gonna tell you something because I know you don't know this part. Like, I do the I Get Money video, 50 Cent joint.
Word, I get money. Money I got, I get it. That's my shit.
I got a couple of joints out there. And like I say, it's something that when I was young and into that, I was really going hard with the videos. And then I started moving over to the visuals of independent movies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to do an official fake love. And I'm going to be honest with you. This was something that I had to charge. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's a business. coming in on this type of energy, on this type of platform, and bringing flowers.
I'm dead serious. Come on, it shouldn't be all about the flowers.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. It speaks volumes. Because, watch this. You always have to do this, and if you haven't done it, start doing it. Pay attention to the way he treat people. That's how he gonna treat you. People treat you how they treat others.
That's a
so all you gotta do is watch how if somebody treating them foul and all that, I'm gonna do that to you. I don't care, so you gotta always watch somebody's behavior. So coming in for the lady of the house, Juju was the lady of the motherfucking. Let's give a clap to Juju.
Yes.
So coming with the flowers, man, I appreciate that, and we want to say thank you and fake love. We want to give you the treatment for that, and we want to put that together for you on a professional level.
That's what's up.
Treatment for it. And I tell you, we're gonna make it look. Just see, I know it's hard to trust people because we live in the world today. Everybody's doing some snake, corny, crabs in a barrel shit. And then so you gotta be careful how you share your energy and who you give it to.
That's a whole
I'm gonna just tell you this, man. We're gonna definitely bang out with you with that video on the arm.
Yo, that is what's up. So thank you.
I got you. We're gonna definitely do this. We're gonna definitely put it together. Shout out to Spence, man, aka Promotions 21. She on right now. She always show love. She's on the day. She's one of the young ladies that promote everything that we do. We work together.
That's what's up.
So she just said salute to you. Real shit. That's
alright.
Rare.
Spence.
She just said that's rare. Her name is Spencer. Yeah.
That's what's up. Shout out to Spencer. Okay.
Shout out to Spencer and all that. Yeah. She's throwing like 1,000 hearts right now.
That's what's up.
So you definitely want to get into that, and that's for me and Juju, man. And I appreciate that, man. That was dope with the flowers because I ain't gonna lie, Juju makes it happen. Like,
you know what? I'm gonna say this, and I need to apologize because coming in, I said, yeah, we about to go see the big boss.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was the Bossington, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take it back to the Inkton. You remember those days, like, yeah, we about to, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I didn't know she was the boss. So good thing I brought some flowers because
that was a big statement.
you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that live kind of touched my heart, man. And I'm like, damn, poor Juju. You know, it wasn't like all the way poor Juju, but it's like, yeah, poor Juju because she's a female, she's a woman. So it's like these women, no matter if it's Juju in the studio or if it's
Juju in the studio
or if it's females. Women at home taking care of their kids, or women that, you know what I'm saying, like, we deserve way more than what we get.
Absolutely.
And it's not just from men.
Absolutely.
It's from everywhere, the whole world. And I'm not saying that we run the world, but you know, like Beyonce said, you know what I'm saying, who run the world? Girls. You know what I'm saying?
But you wanna hear something crazy, Blue? And you probably never heard this before, right? You know, history has been tampered with. But that's another story. But let me just say, I'm gonna just say males is like true protectors. We're supposed to protect the woman at all times. We're supposed to embrace the woman. We're supposed to encourage her, let her know. We're supposed to build her, let her know we got her back. But the women is the true leaders. Women is the leaders. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember, anything y'all do, y'all gonna enhance it for the male. Every male that's ever been created came from a woman. A woman delivered a male.
This is what I be trying to say. Like,
a woman, you can see. That's why I say it's position in life, and you gotta know how to just play your part. Let the woman lead, and we protect everything that happened, and make sure while she lead and nothing happened. That don't mean the woman have to be taking care of the family. We're just saying lead. Cause you ever met somebody? My mom used to do this when I was little. I don't want you hanging out with them because they not good for you. Mom, chill out. But women have an intuition that is real. You can get
it's that motherly instinct.
It's instantly, and it works, and it's real, and it's something that's a gift that y'all got to live it with from creation. So you got to understand, man. Men have to just educate themselves more to understand. Let the woman lead and do right by the woman. Because watch this. When you do right by the woman, you know what she gonna do? She gonna hold it down. She gonna walk through that wall for you.
Oh, my answer was gonna be feed you.
Did she right? She gonna walk through that wall
for you. Feed you, bathe you, clothe you, put you to bed. Yes. You feel me? Like
that means a lot. But
that's
as men, we have to get into that place of maturity where we have to learn that and know that. And sometimes we can't just overlook that. So I'm saying that to say this. When you walked in and made the presence felt, I'm like, oh shit. Because I done dealt with, and everybody. You were the first one to do that, so I'm like, wait a minute.
That's crazy. I never thought about that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Awkward. And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, she just gave herself a free video. Now I said this at the door.
I'm dead.
Oh shit!
I'm still listening. Even with the video, I'm still gonna throw some funds your way.
I want you to think about
because you're not understanding how I am. Y'all got families. Y'all got shit y'all gotta do. So it's like at the end of the day, nah. Don't be so. And I'm not saying I'm not worth it.
Yes.
I'm not saying I'm not worth it, but don't be so forward. You get what I'm saying? Because then everybody's gonna feel like they deserve that spot too.
So let's battle.
Y'all don't want that type of energy.
Battle.
You get what I'm saying?
No,
like,
we about to battle loud. She trying to get at me, y'all. On Blu Henny, trying to get at me.
Nah.
So I'm about to get at it too. So watch this, Blu. Now, for real, all jokes aside, right? Like,
I'm dead.
I'm gonna tell you something Julie did the other day. Seriously, man. It kind of like I went to the live because it kind of like it didn't hurt my. Well, I don't want to say it hurt my feelings, but it made me say, let me start taking her in consideration. Because she think that I'm just too nice and I let people just do whatever they want. You know, we have
that's what I heard on the live.
Yeah, so she had people that she like, yo, listen, at the end of the day, I don't mind you looking out because that's who we are. Our hearts is big, but we got to also look out for what's happening with us. We got to pay $1,700 here, and she just was started, and she never did this before. But she said, I was bothered for a little while because you letting people come through this and get this done and not really rewarding you, and you deserve more. And I'm the one that's actually cutting it out and doing it. So I said, oh shit, you're right. So she said, just lay it up and just pay attention and see if somebody appreciates you, they're going to come forward to pay you. Mm-hmm. So even when you came forward, man, you did everything right. You did everything right. And on my end, I did everything right. You paid for a service, right? Watch this, I'm going to say this. And I showed up. We showed up. We made sure we promoted it. We did the fly because that's what it's about. That made me happy. If you didn't come with nothing else, you was already happy. You did your part. So right now, coming in here with flowers.
I'm sorry, my friend that I was talking about just tuned in.
Good.
So definitely, please
talk to me.
Finish what you were saying.
Okay.
But stay on tune, Toya. This is Destiny Smothers' cousin that I was telling you about.
Oh, the young lady who passed.
The young lady who passed. So finish what you were saying, but if you can, please play the vibes for her and her family to tune in.
That's the other song, right? The vibes.
You know the vibes,
yes,
yeah.
So do that. Matter of fact, we're gonna pause what I'm saying because we're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna get into that Toya shit. Yes.
That Toya shit. You stupid.
Let's get into it. Matter of fact, introduce the song. We're gonna get into it. Let's go.
Yo, you already know. You know the vibes. This your girl Blu Hennessy. We out here, bruh, Brooklyn.
You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes. Rest in peace, Destiny.
Yeah.
You know my body. You know my body, nigga.
You know the vibes, nigga. Is you jacking my shine, nigga? You know the vibes, you know the vibes. I'm ready to shine, nigga. You know the vibes, nigga. You can't fuck with my pride, nigga. I ain't stopping for no one, cause time is money and money is time, nigga. Them haters, bad vibes, ain't no way that they stopping this. My shooters is with me in case it gets sticky. They ready get pop if you poppin' shit. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, you know the vibes. We not on your time, nigga. I'm not with that fake shit, and I'm not with the drama. My shooters is with me in case it gets sticky. They putting 2 holes in your llama. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, you know the vibes. I'm not on your time, nigga. You know the vibes, now pass me the joint. Keep getting the bag, that's the point. I ain't hating, I'm saying I'm chasing it. Gotta boss up cause these bitches be faking it. When they come to the booth, I be lacing shit. They be sleeping on me, now it's time to get back on my Mason shit. So they creeping on me, I'm feeling this vibe, now I love it. These niggas will run to the bank just to fuck it. Call me Miss Lucky, say what you want cause my heart is too cold and my mind is above it. You wanted the champ, now I'm slugging, I'm bugging. I'm bad on this mic, I ain't gotta say nothing. I ain't gotta say shit, bitch. I ain't trying to be cocky, but watch me, I'm stocky, I'm Spanish, so niggas be calling me mommy. But when I get dick, he gotta be Brocky. Kinda like Rocky, his swag is on point, got me feeling Taiwaki. Plus I'm giving a sloppy. Now he touching on me. He like, keep chasing that money, babe. No need to keep checking, I'm built for these streets, cause I'm already with the fame. You know the vibes, nigga. Is you jacking my shine, nigga? You know the vibes, you know the vibes. I'm ready to shine, nigga. You know the vibes, nigga. You can't fuck up my pride, nigga. I ain't stopping for no one, cause time is money and money is time, nigga. Them haters, bad vibes, ain't no way that they stopping this. My shooters is with me in case it gets sticky. They ready get pop if you poppin' shit. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, you know the vibes. We not on your time, nigga. I'm not with that fake shit, and I'm not with the drama.
My shooters is with me in case it gets sticky. They putting 2 holes in your mama. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes, nigga. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. I'm not in your time, nigga.
Rest in peace, Destiny Smothers. It's your girl Blu Hennessy, fake love on deck. Hey, this Polo favorite shit. Wait, fake ass niggas. Quit showing me fake love.
Quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love.
Fake shit. Yeah.
Too many people in my circle, it really taught me a lesson. If it ain't about a bag, then don't sweat it. I ain't gotta be a blood or a crip, the G check it. I'm just trying to get rich, you niggas don't gotta respect it. Quit showing me fake love and think that I ain't gon' say nah. I'm just swagging, back dragging, stop lacking. What else do you expect me to say, son? Yeah. Quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love. Get that bag, Pinky. I had to open my eyes. They just wanna see me fall. They rather see me behind bars. They don't wanna see me ball. This is all part of the game. Before I stood, I had to crawl. Shit don't make sense. Shit don't make sense. I'm sick of all these fake friends. They see me up now out the blue. They wanna make men's. Shit sad. Whole time they showing me fake love. Shit sad. Whole time they showing me fake love. It's part of the reason why bitch really hate love. Shit different. They call me Pinky Lyrics. I'm not worried about these clowns, but they giant down my business. I only hopped on this beat so I could master it and kill it. I'm not the queen of rap, but my bars gon' make you feel it. That's a fact. Too many knobs went in my back. I'm only trying to keep the peace instead of walking with my strap. Continue making this money, keep on bodying these tracks. Continue making this money, keep on bodying these tracks. Yeah. Quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love. Quit showing me fake love. Get that bag, Pinky.
No time for the bag.
Too many people in my circle, it really taught me a lesson. If it ain't about a bag, then don't sweat it. I ain't gotta be a blood or a crip, the G check it. I'm just trying to get rich, you niggas don't gotta respect it. Quit showing me fake love and think that I ain't gon' say nah. I'm just swagging, back dragging, stop lacking. What else do you expect me to say, son? Yeah. Quit showing me fake love.
Time for the fake love.
Quit showing me fake love.
Time for the fake love.
Quit showing me fake love.
Time for the fake love.
I got a problem, gotta keep myself mellow. From violating these niggas, they just didn't get the memo. I've been jumped on, clapped at, and dragged through the ghetto. So I'll be damned if a nigga try to claim he my fellow. Where was you, nigga? When I didn't have my crew, nigga panhandling money, cause I was struggling for food. Niggas laughed at, spit on, made jokes by my shoes. They just didn't have a clue that I knew. They was showing me fake love, and think that I ain't gon' say nah. I'm just swagging, back dragging, stop lacking. What else do you expect me to say, son? Yeah. Quit showing me fake love.
Time for the fake love.
Quit showing me fake love.
Time for the fake love.
Quit showing me fake love.
Time for the fake love. No time for, no time for the fake love. No time for the fake love. No time for the fake love. Can't see no fake love.